Good afternoon, Karen. My name is Adrian Bridges, and I'm going to take you for a little walkthrough of the apartment at 2/2E Mossman Street. This is the first time I've ever done this, so hopefully I can give you some good commentary and give you a bit of a tour. So we'll start where I'm standing at the moment, which is the guest toilet and bathroom. As you'll see, very beautiful finishes with solid stone sinks and beautiful finishings on the floor with natural stone coverings, huge mirrors, and a great use of high-end materials. I'll just duck you back out into the foyer where you'll see the lift opens up directly into the apartment, which is an incredible luxury for any apartment. Obviously a beautiful lift which services each of the 4 apartments, this being the largest of the complex, occupying the entire second floor. So as you walk through the hallway, you'll see beautifully high ceilings, about 10 or 11 feet high. A beautiful, a very handy, not so beautiful linen cupboard. You'll see some very good storage in there as well, being well used. I'll walk you through the main living space and then we'll go back and have a look at the other bedrooms. You'll see the owners here have furnished it very beautifully to give it a very warm and homely feel, which suits their taste. But the quality of the apartment could accommodate anyone's personal taste, whether it is French provincial or more of a traditional look. The dining table will easily seat 10 to 12 guests very beautifully, which then connects through to the lounge room, which on the floor plan we can send you will have the full dimensions, but as you can see, incredibly good width, which you're now starting to get an idea of just how intimate these bay views are. As we walk through the lounge room, you'll see a very seamless level flow with no bumps or steps through to the covered outdoor entertaining terrace, which again, seating for 10 people on this table, 8 on this table, could easily fit more outdoor lounges or seating for 10 to 12. I'll just walk you over towards the view. There's Mr. Fisher's boat shed with a ragamuffin moored comfortably there. And I'll just pan around the view. You can see there, that is the boat shed facility. And you can see just very, very intimate views around the bay and across towards Cremorne. You're facing west here, so beautiful afternoon sun. And I don't think you could find a better place to make the most of the sun than on this terrace. You'll see a covered barbecue and bar fridge, which is ideal for entertaining. If you're wanting your guests to come to you, you'd never need to leave home from this amazing position. We'll pan around to the kitchen now, which the owners have got this beautiful circular dining table with 6 seats, and the kitchen really occupies this entire space with beautiful thick 60mm Caesar stone benches, sunken sinks, filtered water, soft close cupboards. There are 2 dishwashers, ideal for entertaining, and you'll start to come around and see some of your main appliances being the Miele gas cooker and oven with concealed range hood just under these overhead cupboards here. On the external of the property there are louvers which drop down so you can have privacy from the neighbours, but also a nice little glimpse down towards the boats there moored in Mossman Bay. The very unique thing about this position as well is from a 2 or 3 minute walk you're at the Mossman Bay ferry terminal, which from there a very scenic and beautiful trip right into Circular Quay, which takes about 15 minutes. So that's an ideal position if you're looking to not use a car to get into the city. A very nice wide fridge. It's about 1 metre wide cavity by about 180 centimetres. So very, very handy indeed. A coffee machine and a convection oven, perfect for your desserts if you're a gourmet chef. And you'll see just here behind the kitchen a very big and very well used pantry, which is about 2.5 metres deep by about 1.5 metres wide, and some yummy Easter bunnies, which is obviously of the season. Just off the kitchen, which you'll see ties back into where the dining space is an additional sitting room, which also opens up to a covered terrace with seamless flow. From here you're actually facing north, so a beautiful way to absorb that northern sun in. And also if we stand on this balcony, you're looking down and there it is, the beautiful water views. So just stunning. And this terrace, as you'll see as we walk around, adjoins the rear bedrooms. But first, I'll take you for a look in the all-important master suite. Before I do, a very important feature of the home is these doors, which slide across to then give you privacy and separation from the second living space. So if your mum would like your separation and privacy, or if you've got kids here, or you're entertaining and just want a little bit of separation and privacy, which, to be honest, in apartment living is not easy to find, you can then close these doors off completely and just have that separation. Hard to describe to you, but the amount of different materials used in the property is exceptional. You'll see, beautiful stone on the floors, these fabric covered walls just really soften this apartment, which often in today's finishes, they're quite harsh and brutal, but the owner or the developer here has used a lot of natural stones, timbers and Australian wools to give you a very nice warm feel when you're living in this home. And again, beautiful silverware. I'll just take you for a walk back through the dining room, and I hope I'm not rambling on too much and this is of some benefit. Feel free to put it on mute if you just want the visual, but as a real estate agent I will keep talking. This is just wandering into the master suite now. Now this is an incredibly impressive aspect of the home. This is, as we're walking through, the large walk-in robes with an ottoman, and you'll see there just exceptional size there to sort of just keep your clothes and sort of treat it as a dressing room as well. Off to the right there is what is set up purpose-built to be a makeup table. You'll see there, not used as that at the moment, but with a huge mirror, and there's more cupboards here as well. So the very, very fantastic thing about this property is there is no shortage of storage. There's multiple different storage areas which I'll show you, and as well as in the bedrooms, all built-in robes, and just perfect versatility. The ensuite, as we're looking at now, it would be just a beautiful place to be getting ready in the morning, or for if you're heading out for an evening. You'll see double basins, LED lighting under the cabinetry just to really define the space. This beautiful natural stone or natural marble used on the benches and the splashbacks, with these concealed cupboard spaces. As you'll see, very deep, looking at about 15 to 20 centimetres deep in the cupboards, which is quite a luxury. And again, big mirrors there above the bathtub, which is a beautiful place to relax, I would imagine. You've got toilet and bidet, which is a very nice luxury. And again, this beautiful stone that's throughout the property, is also featured here in this ensuite. And your shower room, which is huge. You've got the rainwater shower and also the handheld, which you can alternate the use between the two if you're looking to sort of shower and not get the hair wet, is what my girlfriend tells me that one's for. And so you can shut that off completely. Walking back through to the bedroom itself, I think it's fair to say that waking up here in the morning would be an absolute treat. As we pan around, you'll see the view that you wake up to is just these very intimate vistas over the bay, and you could sort of watch the boats coming and going, and this waterway is just absolutely serene in the morning, just dead flat. You can see the reflections of the trees off there, so it's just magnificent. And a beautiful chair for reading, but I think the view might be a bit distracting. You might not get much of the book read. So you'll see from here, we're looking down onto what's the communal grass area. So if you ever have sort of kids or relatives or your dogs need somewhere to play, that's brilliant down there. And also worth mentioning, the owner here has 2 dogs, and they're exceptionally happy. Whenever I see them, they're sort of yapping away. So they seem like pretty happy dogs. Another beautiful feature of the master bedroom is this flow out to the main terrace. So you can wake up in the morning and either walk straight through here to the kitchen, which I'll take you on that walk as we speak. And just in time, the sun's come out for us, so this is very beautiful indeed. So we just wandered back around into the front of the property, and I'll take you back through this living space into the back 3 bedrooms, and on the way I'll show you the laundry and one of these storage spaces. Feel free to put it on fast forward if you get bored at any stage, please. So here is the initial storage space. You've got great wine cellaring there as well, and then a fully functional laundry, which you'll see here with its own drying space, fully ventilated, above counter cupboards, really nice big deep sink, and again another linen press over here. So you are really spoiled for storage in this property with Miele washing machine and dryer there in custom built spaces. So walking back towards the front of the property, which the layout you might notice on the floor plan is designed specifically to have the master bedroom as a separate wing to the back 3 bedrooms, all of which are an incredibly generous size, 2 of which featuring their own ensuite bathroom. This is the first of the 3 bedrooms, opening up onto the side terrace, which we saw from the second living area, which takes advantage of the glimpses through to the water there. So nice big queen bed, room for a study, and a beautiful dresser. And as you come into the ensuite here, again, beautiful natural materials used, huge mirrors and cupboards, and handheld shower as well, which you'll see with a nice slip drain. So as we continue to walk through, I'll take you to the second of the 3 bedrooms, which the second you walk in, you're greeted by this beautiful ensuite, same design as in the other bedroom, but very versatile. And as we walk back, you'll see again, huge big queen bed, a lovely dresser, room for sitting, and a study or makeup area. And another little sneaky thing about this bedroom is these huge walk-through robes, which you'll see here. And then another storage space here at the rear of the property, being used very well as storage. As you can see, a few things in there. And the 4th bedroom, which they currently utilise as a home office, again has huge built-in robes and room for a queen size bed, and also beautiful dresser. Shares this same terrace, which is off the side of the property, which you'll see for a rear bedroom. You get quite a nice outlook through to the boats, and again exceptional privacy from these sort of one-way blinds that the owners have installed themselves. So that more or less concludes the tour for the inside of the property. Let's go back so you can see me. Downstairs there is a triple lock-up garage, which I won't show you, they all look the same. The beautiful thing, you do drive into the property, I'll take you for a walk out the entranceway in a second, but you have your own lift into the property, which I mentioned, and the garaging is on the level to the street. So actually, I'll just go and get the keys, so come for a little walk with me. I hope I haven't given you motion sickness by taking on all these walks, but let me just get the keys and we will then wander downstairs. And again, I'll just give you another glimpse of that view, which is just absolutely stunning.